come off the back of 2 big European games. We gave the boys a couple of days rest and we flew then out to South Africa to arrive on a Wednesday. Overnight flight to play on the Saturday. Our main thing is obviously recovery, but we did need to get the boys moving. Ultimately, we didn't want to prolong that travel by boys then not moving for the rest of the Wednesday. So we got into a little flush and then we were ready then to train on the Thursday. We're in unbelievable surroundings. Not really a nicer place to train. We're coming into a hot period, especially in South Africa as well, so we do take opportunities to get into shade, but it is vital that we train within the heat, because ultimately I don't want players to feel that for the first time when we get into game day. We trained at the same time we kick off, which is important for us, because ultimately we're going to have 40 minutes of hard rugby in the heat with a 15-minute or 12-minute break to then go back out.
Bind. Set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Ah, no! Good arm break. Lovely, boys.
We want to start bringing body temperature back down whilst after we train. So that's a big part of why we use pool recovery and ice baths.
When we were in Cape Town, we visited the school, part of the USC Communities United project. It was a great experience, something I've never experienced before, to be fair. The kids just welcomed you brilliantly and the school was brilliant, having sung and haka put in front of you.
Today you'll be joined by some Ospreys players. Hopefully they can teach you something valuable that will help your rugby journey through the years as well. We've all sat where you are on the school floor, full of dreams, full of ambitions. Nothing's achieved without hard work. Keep believing in your dreams, keep working hard, good things happen, okay? Always believe that. And hopefully today we're here to help you with little bits and pieces on the rugby field to help you someday reach your potential. So we wish you the best of that.
We did a few bits of skills and everything with them. They were just loved playing with the ball. You could just see how happy, how much they were smiling, just have the ball in their hands playing rugby, and it's it brings back memories when you're a little kid, and that's what it's all about. It was one of them days I just remember at the end, like asking for signatures, and there was only a couple of pens going around, and I think they were like piling on top of each other to try to get a signature. But yeah, I don't think half of them had a clue who we were or anything. They were just happy to see us.
Smith, prop. I think always going to South Africa was always like the part away for 2 weeks, bonding with the boys, and the way the table was hard enough that we knew we came there with nothing. We really are in a bit of a hole, and it would have been quite, nearly impossible to get to those playoffs. It was probably one of the most nervous I've been towards the game, just because I knew the importance of it. And you just walked in the change room and it was quiet, and I just felt like something we need to spark it, because I think what it's one big game beat, but if it's just due to not starting well and sort of being afraid to express yourself, then that's a killer. So I just wanted to really drive the message that we do start fast, and if it don't come off, it don't come off, but we don't just sit and watch a game move by.
I promise you, the other game, big mystery. Five shots! What we got? Okay, first one. Set away the silver. You're not going to die in. Quietly. That's it.
Minute 1, minute 19, no matter what happens, we're loud, we're energetic. Like Nicky said, we let them know we're here early from the first kick off. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3,
The Stormers in 5th, the Ospreys in 7th.
let's go to the fucking well, boys. Let's fucking have it. Come on. Get us out there.
Champions of Season 1, the runners-up of Season 2, hosting the Welshmen of Ospreys as both of these sides chase down those playoff spots. Led out by the number 8, Morgan Morris. They call him Mr. Consistent. He's been in the game for years with Ospreys, captaining in the absence, of course, of Justin Tipperick. Where there's smoke, there is fire, and we're underway at the DHL Stadium, courtesy of Dan Edwards, the youngster.
Dan Ed's out at half. Once the smoke settled, game was pretty lively, pretty fast. We know what they were like. They wanted to come out and throw a ball around, so we were expecting a quick game.
Yeah, go Sutton! Yeah, Sutton! Edwards, brilliant short ball there to Hartgett with Sutton. Cross kicks galore early on. Here comes Suleiman. Hartzenberg beats his man. Hartzenberg feeds inside. It was well read. The counter-attack is on now. On in the box, getting across. Brilliant work indeed to get it away to Watkin. Watkin has a couple to beat here. The Stormers have scrambled well.
Well, that's a try-saver. That's an absolute try-saver.
The Investec Champions Cup. 157 URC caps today for Sam Perry, who feeds the line out, cleared by Sutton. Ospreys running hard and free in the tackle. Ben Loader, Morgan Smith away to Dan Edwards. He puts a grubber through, a brilliant grubber! Well weighted, try to Luke Morgan.
We were on a scoreboard early through Luke Moggs, but also we knew we couldn't really rest.
Concert reporter quickly down on the top this time. Libok hits Dan Duplessis. Your goes to Similani, pumps one up to Carman. Brilliant hand. Here comes Dan. Here comes Dan Duplessis.
It was a pretty back and forth game, but that day I really felt the Stormers needed to really produce a good game to beat us.
Numbers out to the left. Desperately calling for the ball as inside centre Watkin. Not a knock on, gone backwards according to the referee. Big run there from Williams. Head down and powering forward the Ospreys. They recognise the opportunity they have. Try for the line, the tries in order. Welsh side strikes again. Into the contact. Morgan Williams.
Just before half-time, Libok tried a crossfield kick, which we knew was coming throughout the week, and Walsh luckily read it really well and went through and offloaded to Luke Moggs, which gave us good momentum going to the half.
Lance takes a big hit, offload. Keeping his wits about him.
Yeah, thank you.
Libok tries for the cross kick, not good enough. Taken by Walsh. Walsh beats the defender. Now there's a man on the outside. The try's on. Morgan cutting in. It's going to be a score for the Ospreys. A score for the Ospreys to close out the half. Jack Walsh. He's turning this game around. The number 22. Hangs in the balance in the second 40 minutes. For the time being, the Ospreys lead 17-7.
Come on, team, Come on, boys. Get the on the neck, boys. Well done. Well done. Great work, boys. Great stuff, boys. Well done. Come on, you.
Everybody else is going to the time to come straight there. Whether they try the masters, we're high on the inside and we're confident to make because it's the difference why we're winning the game at the moment, right? What's from a defensive perspective, right?
I don't think we can just think that straight out. I think the move when we did, they probably read it well.
One thing or two.
We're a lot more.
No, that I know is my man.
Listen, it is what it is. Worry about it. Okay, stress about it. Good, mate. You work with that.
As a centre, if things go wrong inside you, you can the one that looks a bit stupid, but yes, obviously for me, getting our wits so we can get a line speed in and obviously getting time in the tackle makes a huge difference, but not a very big team. but we put us against the big teams and the best teams, and I think it's shown we can compete throughout the season.
If I knew it was a shoot, the hole was there. The hole was there. By not doing anything different, we're running in the right place. They'll be smarter, so we show energy, but we keep running the same.
Maximise every inch we get, boys. So we can get that extra number. Sometimes they are just getting that little off-roading contact, and we stress.
They'll blast us out.
Boys, 40 minutes for an amazing result if we keep the fucking intensity that we've shown in this half. Can we do that? Let's
Well, foot on their throat and over do them the first 20 minutes.
Boys, with that, both sides of the ball, let's have comms high. They don't want the team come out here ahead of them. Lay out. Lay out is hard to attack against. Let's just have comms high, everything will work itself out.
Let's go, boys. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Clean exit, boys, clean exit.
The Ospreys have put themselves in position to put pressure on the Stormers here in the second half and snatch victory in Cape Town. The box sends it high. Great contest from Ben Loader, finally getting under the flight of the ball. Seeing a half gap there, picked it up, got stopped, gets a pass away, and that floater is taken in by Morgan Williams. Williams gets away from the first defender. Morgan Williams chopped down now, also scrappy from the home team. And now Similani will try to apply some straight lines to the situation. Similani taking on defenders, Libok away to under, looking for Libok on the loop. Here comes Evan Ross, straight down the centre of the field. He's thundering home for the try.
We celebrate effort every week because we can't ask people to be better than they are, but we can ask them to be what they can be every single time. We want to get some respect. That's the overriding memory of that whole game.
Sam Perry leads the line-out. One from the Ospreys, pinned away by Harry Deeves. Morgan Williams looking for a gap. Ruben Van Heerden on the cutter. Almost getting off the line for any deception there. The pass over the top goes to Giles. Giles taking on Duplessis, occupying the defenders. To the way to the hard-working Harry Deeves, just 22 years of age. Bright future for the Ospreys and Welsh rugby indeed.
We like to try to prove people wrong as best we can. We will fight till the end, and in that game some of the boys were outstanding. Young Harry Deeves, he's been amazing for the last couple of years. He's just showing week in, week out now what he can do, and yeah, the man's got an engine, and he just, when you talk about fighters, he's one of the first people that comes to your mind, and they're the type of people that you love to play rugby with, and yeah, that's why you play the game, is to have someone like that in your team.
Morgan Morris, the dangerous number 8, he's Osprey's big ball carrier. Have a look out for him.
Morgan Williams does feed the scrum. Paul de Vet getting physical, he's not going to be kept away from it this time. Kieran Williams. Good straight run from the number 13. He's been taking it into contact all evening long. The pick and go from the base from Ben Warren. The Stormers defence is held up solid for the pick and go so far this match. Can the Ospreys make it count now? What a crucial score it would be. Another penalty advantage. Twisting around the corner and over the line goes Harry Deeves. The youngster gets the job done.
Now that's the patience we spoke about from the Ospreys.
We know just by seeing the game, the demands that we went into the game were much higher than average. It's a big part of the group is that we never take a backward step. Boys came out and we emptied ourselves physically, but we had in the tank, which is also really pleasing.
I scored, which was quite a rare occasion, so obviously happy, but it was the hard work, I think, done by Ufa and Parry, I think. They got ended in the back and slipped me the ball. I know I looked the hero, but I think it was more them. But yeah, when I come off, I had nothing. Well, I had more to give, but in that time, once I come off and I knew I'd done the best I could, well, for the time the coaches put me out there, I was in a bit of a pickle. I gave everything that day.
Tonight, it was a tremendous victory for the Welshmen of the Ospreys, coming down to Cape Town, unfancied for sure. What effect might this victory for the Ospreys have? Their first ever in Vodacom URC rugby over the DHL Stormers, and especially so here in Cape Town, where the Cape Townian side is usually so very successful. That's seen them to 2 home finals over the first 2 seasons. It is going to be a skin-tight contest all the way to the end of the Vodacom URC season.
After the whistle went at the Stormers was yeah, it was amazing. It's probably one of the best that I've felt in an Ospreys jersey. You know, everyone writing us off and yeah, us grinding a win out. And you could see when the whistle went, all the boys were all knackered. To be fair, it was a game where pretty much everyone on the pitch emptied the tank.
You can see from the clips, the boys' celebrations, how much we were together and all just ecstatic for each other. Yeah, it was amazing that feeling after when going there. I think we were the third team to win there in the URC, so to be that and to get that under our belts is such an amazing win for us with the youngsters we had, the players we got there. To have that experience was amazing.
We said it's 5 cup finals, that's 1 down, 4 to go. That's all it is.
The difference when we are what we are. Unbelievable. You should be very proud of what you produced today.
Go down there in the nature that we did was, you know, impressive and a very important landmark probably in the journey of this group. You know, I talked about self-doubt previously. You know, that fuels your self-belief that you can be a good team and compete with the best.
We just all bought in, and I think like before the game, I don't know, it was a special feeling. It was quite good in the change rooms, and we joked a bit like and laughed, and that's when we play our best. And then obviously when we were on the pitch end, it changed the flips, and as soon as we had a sniff and we thought, oh, I win this, we just all backed each other and fought like dogs. And to come away with a win, it's up there with one of the best wins of my life, or games of rugby in my life. It was crazy, pretty crazy. After the game, you know, I've never seen the boys so happy. All couldn't believe it. So we'd gone there, done the business, and after in the change rooms, there was a good buzz, boys having beers, and everyone got excited, dancing. You know, I went off on one, got a bit excited, doing a little rap or something like that. But it was a good buzz about it, yeah, real good buzz.
I think the days off plays a real key part in how close we all are as a group. You know, a few of the boys want to play a bit of golf, but a little bit of stick for that. But no, I was them days off, even days off back here and out in South Africa, they're really key to our tightness of the group.
Yeah, we had the shirt presentation for Lukey Moggs, 100 games. It was a special one, and you know, I've played alongside Lukey for many years now in an Ospreys jersey, and it's been great to play alongside him, and it was a nice moment for him to get 100 games.
True Ospreys player, all the boys have you here, and yeah, we're really proud of you, mate. As a friend, I'm proud of you, mate. So congrats, well.
the Bulls was another important game that we went out to win. The week before, coming off the back of an emotional win, we knew we had to try and back it up against a strong Bulls side and at a tough place to go away from home. So yeah, coming off the back of a win against Stormers, it was always going to be tough.
20 minutes, you know they're going to come at us, right? Probably not going to play too much shaggy, am I right saying that? Right, so we grind them down. We beat that first 20, that's the first win for us. Okay?
Boys, just one point here. They like a loose game, they're offloading. Ball's going to be on the deck. So in the warm-up, the ball's on the deck. Tackle D, let's make sure we kill it then. Don't give them the ins they want.
Yes, boys!
Absolutely crucial match in round 15 of the Vodacom URC. And hitting his milestone today, Luke Morgan winning his 100th Ospreys cap. Such a crucial match for the Ospreys as well, because after this, they'll be playing Leinster away. Chris Smith, a lot of pressure on his shoulders last week to replace the injured youngster Dan Edwards.
Don't put him on the floor.
Up slightly towards the touchline. Brilliantly measured at the end, actually. Billy the Roo can't handle. Taken in by the milestone maker today, Luke Morgan. Davis. It's one they've got players in position to initiate the counter. Here's low. That's from before that. Kromala feeds forward to the post. Nightmare scenario for the Ospreys, and the Bulls still going. Kromala in the back. Easy meet. But the Roo gets it away to Carr. Carr has Foster coming at pace. Here's Arneson. Arneson cuts back inside. It's Krill. Krill's over the line. Try number 2 for the Bulls. Forwards taking in some deep breaths.
His arms were just too hard. Playing arm. Correct decision.
Crucial field position, crucial moment. Spans up hard shoulders every time he's run, but now there's space for Henry. And charging forward is Morris. The pass away to Davis. Just like that, they're back in the game. Jack Walsh in his 29th URC cap. The ball stays upright this time for the number 10, and he slides it home.
I went to South Africa to continue my rehab. I needed a couple of weeks training with the squad to make sure that I was fit to play against Leinster. It's always nice to always support the boys, but it's always prefer to be out there with them and be on that field. But yeah, it's tough to watch sometimes, but nobody wants to lose. So yeah, it was a difficult game. But it's always to support the boys and be there with them.
You're working this first half, tiring. Walsh gets it away to Watkin. On the outside, it's Nagy asking the question of Krill. Morgan Morris in the number 8 jersey involved, and Walsh dragged to ground. Ospreys clearly keen to strike before the half-time break. A lot of straightforward carrying into some serious defence already in this first half. There's the inside centre. Giles almost getting free to the Welshman. Wonderful pass to Reece Henry, but it's David Creel who snatched it away. Creel is running for the corner. He's got support in Mooney. Pumps one over the top to the speedster, Caden Mooney. Here comes another try for the Bulls. Half time, it's the Bulls leading 26 points to 10 over the Ospreys.
Let's enjoy this 40 minutes.
Next scene, Jack, brilliant. Take it in there. What we've got to stop doing is shoot ourselves in the foot for stuff we can't control. You know that. Boys, you just got to be us. You've got to be so disciplined at being us, because once we get up there, our ability to score 4 tries will come.
It's hard, yeah, but just think, you know, the first 10 minutes, that's the first 10, it's hard, I know, but it's go, okay?
No, it's hard for them as well. It's not just hard for us, make it hard for them.
We're better than this, right? First 10, here we go. Enjoy the night after it.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, Swing! Swing! Come on!
Bulls for favourites for the second half, but I wouldn't put it past the Ospreys to put the big fight up. Up and away thanks to Jack Walsh, as far as Hanako on the ball has made a tremendous impact.
Dowie like hooker.
With the grabbing through, looks far better this one.
Run out to Loftus. It's sharp on the lungs and it's too quick, and you're playing a team, you know, stacked with internationals in their own right, and it's very different to playing some teams over here. They're just coming straight at you. You know, they've got that bully mentality, go over the top of you. It's about fronting up, trying to win collisions.
It's a celebration now in Swanee.
You know, when you're injured and you're on the sidelines, you feel like a cheerleader sometimes. You know, you go into games, you're cheering the boys on, but maybe you don't feel as involved in that aspect of things. You know, we had a good group of injured boys that, you know, pulled each other through, and Liam Thomas as well, and Alibri spent a lot of time with us.
Golden play on that time. The kick central downfield. Nagy looking for the counter-attack. Nagy's onto this. He's got support left and right, and he finds his inside centre at tremendous pace. Kieran Williams. When they have the opportunity, they strike with a furious anger, the Ospreys.
Keep coming!
Say that's good. Break away through. Here's Aronsa. He's danger. Anywhere in broken play. Could be Aronsa is in the game. The advantage for the Ospreys patiently looking for their gap. Morris carries this time, inching closer to the line with that penalty advantage waiting. Morgan Williams to Giles. Looks like he got it down. Great kick to touch there. Hacker van der Merwe, it's been stolen away by Beard, and the Ospreys have another chance. Dewey Lake. What an opportunity here for the Welshmen. They've put themselves in position with patience and persistence. Pounding through the line was Harry Deeves. One try for the bonus point. Freddie LaRue's had none of it. He snapped it away from them, and he's running all the way down Loftus Versfeld. Freddie LaRue is going to put a cherry on top.
I don't think there's any coach on the planet's going to not say that we're the underdog, but it means that they're mentally on, and it becomes about the sum of the parts. And if people are on, they've got really good players and execute well, the chances are you're going to lose, or certainly not get things your own way. And there was a lot of that game we didn't get our own way, partly of our own doing, but partly because they were a really good team.
There's no drama, there's not going to be magic wand comment here. Just when you play against the best and you're inaccurate, you're going to pay a price, right? And that's what basically happened today. It's tough physically and environmentally. That inaccuracy you pay a massive energy price for as well, mentally and physically, right? We go to the world, we always fight. We create opportunities to get our 4-try bonus point, right? We can't sit here and say we're going to accept losing. We can't, and we never would. This is a line in the sand, Jack, this one. Just look at it. Coaches will feedback you. Look at it, be honest with yourself, and then come with the right attitude to get better. That's all you can do.